Hi guys, welcome to Jazzy the Tech Freak TV. Welcome back. In today's video I'll be taking a look at the small, compact but refreshing in size and exciting Google Pixel 4a. Now you can pick this one up from Google. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one, wait for it, is £349. I'll repeat, £349. Or Google is offering an option, pay monthly to buy the handset in installments, which is £14.54, but you'd have to get the finance from third parties like PayPal or whatever's available with Google, which is for 24 months. That's £14.54. If you don't fancy a contract and you want to just pay for the handset and want a pay-as-you-go option, then that's the one for you guys. £349 or £14.54 a month. Now it only comes in one colour, just black. So as you can see guys, just black, which is a phenomenal colour. You know, I don't mind that colour. At the end of the day, it prevents you know, fingerprints and scratches. You know, it's even if you do get scratches, you can't really see it because of the black colour. So it only comes in one colour, just black. Google budget smartphone, have they got it right? Let's find out guys, let's find out. With the Pixel 3a and the 3a XL, it's nice to see a newer version with a small compact body and design. Alright, let's go through all of the specs. For the display, you've got a 5.1 inch OLED panel with a resolution of 1080p by 2340. Now that comes with 443 ppi. You've got Gorilla Glass 3 on the front for protection, HDR, and the phone is made out of plastic. It's made out of plastic unfortunately, but you know what, if you drop it you're better off. Obviously glass is expensive to replace as well, and for the phone it's $349. If you get scratches on it or if it does crack, so what, go on out and buy yourself another one. So you know, what can I say, it's made out of plastic, it is what it is, but for $349 guys, you cannot complain. I absolutely love it. Now for the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 730 with Adreno 618 GPU. What is that guys? Jazzy mid-range specs, people. Not low-end specs, but mid-range specs. Now it's running Android 10, and that's a stock skin. You got 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, and no micro SD slot for expandable memory. For the battery, you've got a 3140 mAh battery that features 18 watt fast charging. Now there's other OEMs that offer more, but you know what, 18 watts is just fine for me. For the cameras, now on the rear, I believe you have a single camera, which is up top there, a single camera, and it is a 12 megapixel wide angle. And on the front you have, if you can just see guys up there up top, you have an 8 megapixel wide angle, and you also got Bluetooth 5.1, NFC, USB Type-C charging, which is at the bottom. We'll go over that later guys. Phone keeps slipping, my bad. So you've got, as I said, 5.1 Bluetooth 5.1, NFC, USB Type-C charging. You got a rear mounting fingerprint sensor, always on display, and a headphone jack. A headphone jack? Wow. You know what, Google, thank you. Okay, you get all that for $349. Let's see what it is. Now just to let you know what's missing, there is no face unlock, no wireless charging, no IP rating. So the phone is not water resistant guys. So if you buy this, don't get dunking in water. Do not get dunking in water. But you know what, for the price, once again, I want to expect water resistance or IP rating. So the phone is not water resistant. And one more thing, there's no expandable memory. just another gripe. What about the iPhone SE? Now if you compare this boy to the iPhone SE, you do have a better build quality on the iPhone SE. So you got glass on the back and you got wireless charging. Other than that, the Pixel 4a is dominating this phone. You know, it's a dominating phone. And just for reference, take a look at the front of the iPhone SE if you guys have got one. I haven't got one at the minute, but when I do get one, I'll compare both of them. Look at the bezels, top and bottom. They're massive. Why? Because you know you've got a fingerprint sensor sitting underneath, which takes up half of the screen, and you've got a chin and a forehead at the top. So it's massive. I've been using this phone now for 9 months. I'm gonna do a field test, guys. A field test. And I can feel jazzy savings. I'm impressed. For $349, you know, right out of the box, you can't go wrong with this phone. It's a beautiful handset. Just close this window down, guys. You know, so Pixel's latest edition, you know, at the minute they've got the 6 out and the 6 Pro, which is a phenomenal phone as well, which I'll be picking up. 9 months I've been using this now, and you know, as I said, I'm impressed. For $349 in the box. For anyone who didn't watch my unboxing, please go ahead and watch that video, but I'll go over the contents that you get in the box quickly. I'm impressed. For $349 in the box, you get 18-watt fast charger, brick, USB Type C to USB Type C, and you got an OTG USB A to USB Type C to transfer all your data. Just a few things that have scanned on my Jazzy radar. 3 things popped up on my Jazzy radar. No wireless charging, no water protection, and no face unlock. But for $349, who cares? Now let's go over the build quality. You've got a matte black plastic back. That's a matte black plastic back with a nice coating, and it feels good. No more fingerprints, guys. No more fingerprints, which I absolutely love that. No fingerprints left behind for the police patrol to catch you. You know, if you ever rob this phone off your brother, no one can catch you, because no fingerprints will be left behind for the police patrol to do identifications. My bad. That's just a joke there for you guys. Right, you've got stereo speakers, one at the front, which is at the top, the earpiece, and you've got one at the bottom. We'll go over that in a second. You have 2 fingerprint, 2 speakers, stereo speakers, one front and one bottom. However, you have dual grills, I believe. If you take a look, if you can see that, let's just get this focus thing, guys. My bad, I do apologize about the lighting. Well, let's just go over this. You've got one here, if you can see that, and you got one here. I believe that is fake, just to make it look in sync, and that's the actual working one, which I've tested out, guys. And you know, I gotta say, the speakers are quite loud as well, so that's another bonus. Fingerprint sensor on the back. It looks old school, but you know what, very convenient. You still have 2 ways to unlock pin and fingerprint sensor, which works 100% of the time. I'll go over that in a bit with you guys as well. Now the display, look at the display. I'll just bump up the brightness. If you can see the display, it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's coming in blurry there, guys, or you know, maybe I should turn it down a bit, but that just shows how bright it is, and that's indoor. I think I'll turn that down a bit more so you guys can see. But phenomenal display. You know, as I said, it's got a AMOLED panel, looks nice and vibrant. Now it's not the brightest in the world, as I've used it in direct sunlight. The viewing angles are off in the daytime in bright sunlight, but in your house you're good to go, no problems at all. Right now, obviously, as you can see, I'm going to be using on max brightness, so that can actually show you how bright it is. But once again, I'll turn it down so you guys can see the screen and see what I'm doing interaction wise. But you know, you inside your house, you're good to go, no problems at all. You know, of course. Right, the operating system, let's go through the OS real quick. Okay, so let's pull down your settings. So on top, if you can see, you've got your network. Let's grab this. You've got your network and internet. So there's nothing fab there. Your internet, you got your calls, you got your SIM, airplane mode, hotspot tethering, data saver, VPN, private DNS, and adaptive connectivity. Coming back out of that, you have your connected devices. So pair new device, I've got a few there. Coming back out of that, you got your apps. If you can see that, so that's your default apps, assistant, screen time, and used apps, etc. Coming back out of that, let's pop that down. You have your notifications. So if you go have a look there, you got your conversation, bubbles, device and app notifications, lock screen. Let me just turn that a bit more up, guys, so you can just see that. Do not disturb, emergency calls, hide silent notification state bar, allow notifications, snoozing, notification dot on app icon, enhance and notifications. So that notification on dot on app icon is basically whenever you get a notification, you'll see a dot above the app. So if you come out of that, see your battery, you've got your battery usage, your battery saver, adaptive preferences, battery percentage. Okay, you've got your storage, which is of course 128 gig. I've got 72 gig used. You got your apps, system, video. Let's come back out of that. App, system, videos, games, images, bin, documents, and audio. Going down, you've got your sound and vibration. So your usual do not disturb live caption, which is beautiful, guys. It's wonderful. Try using that. Now playing media, vibration, haptics, which are pretty good as well. The iPad tone, screen locking, charging sounds and vibration, touch sounds. So quickly go for that. Phone ringtone, live caption, now playing media. Okay, going down, you've got your display, brightness, adaptive brightness, which I've got off after a minute, but I'll turn that on for you guys. Actually, in fact, I'll turn that off right now. You've got your lock screen. Just turn this brightness down, guys. I do apologize, it went back up when I switched the adaptive brightness on, but I do apologize, guys, my bad. So coming back in, you got your lock screen, screen timeout, dark theme, font size, display size, night light, colors, which I've set on adaptive. You got your natural, boosted, and adaptive. You can have a play around with that yourself, guys, but I enjoy it on adaptive because it adjusts to the content I'm viewing. You got your increased touch sensitive and screensaver. Coming back out of that, you got your wallpaper and styles. This is phenomenal, guys, because this you can set according to your picture you've got downloaded and it's on your phone, so that will adjust the colors according to what you've got on your screen as your wallpaper. So you got your basic colors, you got your wallpaper colors. If you go into the wallpaper, you've got a selection of wallpapers there, which you guys can go through yourselves. But you've got solid colors, you've got seascapes and live wallpapers. Sorry, seascapes and live wallpapers. Coming back at that, guys, you have your accessibility. So if you're hard of hearing or got problems with the eyesight, for all you older people, or you've literally just got everything there, so you can go through that as well, which is quite phenomenal, which helps you with certain eyesight problems or vision impairment, or if you can't hear. You got your security as usual. Okay, so you got security update, screen lock, fingerprint, imprint, Google security checkup, Google Play system update, and advanced settings. Let's quickly go in advanced settings. So you got your smart lock, device admin. Right, one more thing, guys, when you go in smart lock, there is no so smart lock, so you can set that up. What I was gonna say was, I don't know if you guys remember, you used to have trusted faces, but you haven't that at all. So there's no face unlock, unfortunately. But for $3.49, it is what it is. You've got your security, as I said. Then you've got your privacy, permissions, permission manager, camera access, microphone access, show passwords, notification, and lock screen, Android system intelligence, which get suggestions based on the people, apps, and content you interact with. Now you can have that off if you want, guys. I mean, personally I've got it on, but I will be turning it off. You get your ads, which you can turn off, user and diagnosis, Google location history. Coming down, you got your location as usual. Okay, you got your safety and emergency, so your medical information, emergency contacts, emergency SOS, car crash detection, crisis alerts. This is quite brilliant because that will detect if you've ever had a car crash, and that will alert the emergency services, which I think the iPhone has got, and it's quite phenomenal. What else have we got? So you've got your passwords and accounts, which I won't go into. Your digital well-being, parental controls, you can have a look at that yourself as well. Google, which is your general Google stuff. Okay, COVID, device and sharing, mobile data, messaging, parental controls, personal safety, personal use and share data, set up and restore settings for Google Apps. You've got about phone, which is your usual stuff about the phone. And last but least, you got your tips and hints. Okay, so you can check that out yourself, guys. So you got all the usual stuff you get with the Google handset. What can I say? The battery, the Pixel 4a, the battery is pretty good, especially when it's got adaptive battery, which learns your habits. You'll be able to jazz this all day, guys. Trust me, you'll be able to just rock this and jazz this all day. You know what's beautiful? Okay, it's got no wireless charging, it's got no IP rating, it's got no face unlock, but for $349, guys, you can't go wrong. You know, I'm happy with the fingerprints, physical fingerprint sensor, which normally when you pull it out of your pocket and you touch it, it's unlocked before you even pull it out, which is phenomenal. Now I do like the design of the camera, which copies the Google Pixel 4 XL and the iPhones, but it was actually Huawei Mate 20 Pro that actually had that in the middle. But unfortunately there's only one camera lens, and you got the flash, one camera lens. But then again, for pictures, the way Google takes them and gives you, it's phenomenal. You can't go wrong. You know, smart lock, as I said, you know, no trusted face anymore. Swipe gestures that are there, so you know you've got your swipe. Look, but you know what, guys, it ain't got 120 Hz refresh rate, but look how fast that is for 60 Hz refresh rate. You know, you can't go wrong. You ain't even gonna notice it. Some people just buy into that and they think they need it, but I think half of the time you won't even need that. Look how fast that is, and with your OM software updates on time, you cannot go wrong. So if you're looking at a Samsung or something, but you want something simple and not mind-blowing and mind-boggling, then this is the jazzy way. Go for the Pixel 4a, trust me. Or if you want to pick up a Pixel 4 XL, then go for that. That has a 90 Hz, but we'll leave that for another day. You know, what can I say? For $349, not getting 90 Hz anyway. You're not going to get that for $349. You have to spend a bit more. So let's check the performance now, guys. You know, let's go into web browsing. Let's look for, say, let's go on to, let's type in something. Okay, so let's go for Sky News, just for argument's sake. Okay, so accept. So now let's have a look at this. So if you can see, let's just turn the brightness down a bit more, guys, because I know it's probably a bit. Okay, so look at this. Look at the scrolling on that. How fast is that? How fast did the web page come up? Let's try another one for you guys. just for argument's sake. Let's go for argos.co.uk, I think it is, or is it argos.com? Now look how fast that was, that guy. Look how fast that was. It just popped up straight away. You cannot go wrong, seriously guys, for 349. You know, especially for your kids. You don't want to spend that much money because they're all either breaking phones or they don't respect the phones. You know, for something that's phenomenal like this, you cannot go wrong. Okay, you don't get wireless charging, you get wire charging, but it's 18 watts. So, cannot go wrong. You know, let's try, argument's sake, let's try social media. Let's see how fast that is. Okay, I'm not logged in that, guys. I do apologize. Let's try your maps for argument's sake. Look how fast that is. You know, look how fast it come up. Let's go into Play Store. Then again, look how fast that loaded. Let's look for the game. I'll show you download speeds for another day, guys. I'll save that for another day. Look how fast that popped up. You know, someone who's ain't got time to waste, this is still a phenomenal phone. You know, you've got a mid-range processor, but you know what? Who needs a Snapdragon 865 or an 855? You know, it's amazing. You know, so let's check out YouTube quickly. Let's pull up one of my videos. Let's just quickly pull one up. I do apologize for the time. Let's see what pops up. So let's go for this one. Let's check out the volume. What's up YouTube? This is Jazz on Jazz the Tech Free TV. Welcome back, YouTubers. So you have a speaker on top. Update on the Palm phone. Yes, this is just a quick update. And you got a speaker grill there. That one's fake, as I said, guys. But take a listen at that. Now this phone is supposed to be a companion. Okay, let's pull up some music. So let's have a look at some. Okay, so I'm going to play you something, guys. Taking widescreen. How phenomenal that is. Let's turn up the brightness. Look at the beautiful screen, guys. Just have a look at it. Popping AMOLED. I mean, it's not a Samsung screen, but you know what? Then again, it probably is. But Samsung's got the latest technology out on the screens. But for a Google Pixel 4a for 349, you can't go wrong. Take a listen. My bad, guys, I do apologise. Just look at that beautiful screen. Look at that. Look at the popping colours. Look at that. You know, it's just beautiful. So, you know what? It's pretty loud. And I'm not saying it's as loud as the Pixel 4 XL, but it's pretty loud. Okay, let's do a download test. I mean, I'm on Wi-Fi, but let's see how fast this can download something. So, argument's sake, let me just install that. Let's see how fast it does it. Just to show you guys. There you go. For your Wi-Fi connectivity, you know what? It's absolutely phenomenal. You know, you scroll your Google feed. Look at your Google feed. Let's go on to that. Look how fast that is, and smooth. Okay, let's try some web pages. Apple.com. Okay, let's type it instead. I don't think he wants to do the voice. There you go, guys. How fast is that? You know what? Absolutely phenomenal. Right, let's go around it quickly again once again. So you have two speaker grills, one there, which is actually the fake one, and you've got the one that works. You've got a USB type C charging port. On the right hand side, you've got your volume rocker, which is absolutely phenomenal. They're quite clicky, if you can hear that. You've got your accented green power button, which I absolutely love. So you know what, you probably could even see that in the dark. Going to the top, you've got your headphone jack, guys. Headphone jack. I don't know if you can see that. Phenomenal. You know what, Google? Well done. Can you see? Well done. To the left, there's nothing there. You've got your SIM tray there, but no expandable memory. But then again, for $349, you can't go wrong. Just get yourself a Google Photos plan, and that will do you just fine. So you know what, just going around it, I mean, look at the back. It's got a frosty kind of coating, no fingerprints. I mean, obviously I've taken it through the grime and I haven't cleaned it, but it's just phenomenal. And the fingerprint, if I can get it to work there, look how fast that is, guys. The other feature I forgot to talk about, guys, is right, so your fingerprint, you can scroll up and down on your menu, on your notifications bar. So can you see that? You can scroll up, down, and back up again, down and back up again. I mean, it works 99% of the time, but my fingers are a bit dirty. So up again, down, and up. You guys get the gist in it. This always happens when you want something to work out, it never works out. But just look at that, how phenomenal that is. For a 5.8 inch screen, you cannot go wrong. Let me get the fingerprints off there, guys. You've got it always on display, which I forgot to mention. Look how vibrant that is, always on display. The screen is absolutely phenomenal, guys. I am not joking. If you are out there, if you're looking for a Pixel phone or a phone for your kids, you know, look how smooth it is. Just get them one of these. You know, if it gets damaged or broken, you know what, so what? You know what, let me just play you another video. Let's just to show you what the screen's like again. If I can find that. Okay, so look at this. Let's get it pop into the side. Let's do widescreen. Let's get rid of that. So just look at that, guys. Just soak that in. Take some time to soak that in and listen to the volume. Look at that beautiful AMOLED screen. The viewing angles are okay as well. You know, you cannot go wrong. That's the front speaker, can you hear that? That's the bottom firing. You cannot go wrong, guys, absolutely. So, I don't know what else to say. It's something small that fits in your pocket. Fits in your pocket, and look how thin it is. You cannot go wrong. Anyway, guys, it's up to you guys to decide, but I would definitely recommend this. If you're out for a Pixel phone, either go for this, otherwise take a look at the Pixel 4 XL, which has got some more better features, but I've saved that for the other day on the unboxing, and I'll do a comparison with them. But as I said, look at the speed of that. For 60 Hz, you cannot go wrong. You will not miss 90 Hz or 120 Hz, 120 Hz. I mean, even if you do get a 90 Hz or 120 Hz and you've already got a 60 Hz, The 90 Hz, there's no difference between the 90 Hz and the 120. You can't really notice, but between a 60 and a 90 you can. But as I said guys, you do not need it, you know. So pick this up. 9 months I've been rocking this. I mean, to prove that I have been rocking this for 9 months, I mean, if you noticed, I've got a slight indenture there, which I must have dropped it. Okay, that's plastic, but that probably could have happened to metal as well. The back plastic, as I said guys, okay, you know, if you drop it, it's less likely to break, but plastic is easily crackable, but you got a more better option of looking after this than a glass phone. But you're always going to be rocking it with the case anyway. There's one more gripe though. I got a jazzy gripe with this. I don't know if it's all the handsets, but I don't know if you can hear that. Mine tends to creak. Can you hear that? Now I don't know if it's just mine batch or if all the handsets are like that. But you know, as I said, you know, all is on display as well. Can't go wrong. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm rocking a case which I had on earlier, which is a Spigen case. You know, that actually proves I've been using it 9 months as well. Look at all the scratches. If you look back on the unboxing video, just have a look at that again and you'll see what content you get in the box. But this is a Spigen case. If I can find the link, I'll put it in the description below. But yep, that's it guys. I mean, you cannot go wrong. I absolutely love that G logo as well. So if you're out for a phone, a budget phone, you haven't got the money, you know, your kids have broken their phone, or you just want to get them a phone so you can keep in touch with them, but you don't want to spend too much money, then I'd say for $349 guys, $349, you cannot go wrong. Just pick this up and you'll rock it all day long. Anyway, that's it for now guys. I'll bring you some more updates. Up to now it's been working phenomenal. It hasn't slowed down, even though it's got a mid-range processor. I'm not actually missing the Snapdragon 865 or 865 Plus or the 855. But then again, the Google Pixel 4 XL has, I believe the 855. So if it's something you want up market or a bit more fast than, you know, the top-notch processor, then check that out. But anyway guys, that's it for now. I will be bringing a video on the Google Pixel 4 XL, so stay tuned. Watch this space. If you haven't already, give me a subs, give me a like if you like the video. Leave your comments down below what you think of this phone. Are you looking to buy one? Have you already got one? You know, is yours creaking? As I said, mine's creaking. So I mean, it hasn't come away from the body, the glass, the front display, but there's a bit of creak there. Obviously it's plastic. So as I said, I don't know if it's my handset or if it's all of them out there like that. So yep guys, that's it for now then. Peace out. This is Jazz on Jazzy the Tech Freak TV. Stay tuned, give me a subs and give me a like if you like the video. Peace out, see you soon, bye for now.